They roll up loud, ready for a scene. Then they freeze mid-step, they roll up 'cause the sidewalk's clean. Ready for fresh white line, like a battle scar. Every edge in place, every mark a star. Mr. Bill's Curve, where the strong stand tall, trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall. Good stone guardians, watching every turn. Mr. Bill's Curve, make the doubters burn. Boots on the ground, badges in the night, neighbors on the porch, backlit by the porch light. Every sharp corner like a drawn-out sword. When the crowd surges, they hold the accord. Mr. Bill's Curve, where the strong stand tall, trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall. Good stone guardians, watching every turn. Mr. Bill's Curve, make the doubters burn. They chant and they push, but the line doesn't fade. Every painted edge, every groove that was laid, dreamy haze above, still in the street. Mr. Bill's Curve stand, where the patriots meet. Mr. Bill's Curve, where the strong stand tall, trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall.
Hey, Captain Jerry.
Watching every turn. Mr. Bill's Curve, make the doubters burn.
How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Nice to see Captain Jerry in the channel. First time I've seen him in there. How you doing, Captain? Let me stop that music there. They probably prefer the music over my voice anyway, but I'm not going to give you too much of what you like yet. Captain Jerry, what did you think? Did you see this other video that came out today? Just wasn't really what I was going after, but let me bring this up on the screen over here. You probably already saw the other angle of what you were doing beforehand or something like that over here. I want to go after my post. Yeah. Actually, I get more attention on this post here than I did on a lot of my other things over here. You see this well enough? Okay. This is what Captain Jerry was doing beforehand or whatever. I'm not sure if you agree with or disagree with my sort of thoughts on this. But it says the only ones that got hit in quotes. Let me make that bigger so you guys can see it there. Sorry. Little machines. I think you can see it a little bit easier now. Okay, there we go. The only ones that got hit were trying to get hit by intentionally blocking his initial path. Was this childish what Jerry was kind of doing? Yeah. Was it more childish than standing in front of a building for 200 days with no results? Heck no. Do you agree with that, Jerry? Peaceful protest, I know. Maybe childish isn't the right word, but you get the idea, It's like, pulling around, doing something like that, but no more childish than what they were kind of doing out there. But you want to see what Jerry was doing here, just since he's in the chat there. Here's what the other angle of that day. Was it like 4 or 5 minutes before that happened or something, Jerry? See, even Jerry doesn't mind my little childish thing there, right? So don't get on my case or whatever. If somebody says, Mr. Bill called Jerry, what Jerry was doing childish, like, would a child would have done that? Yeah, a child would have done that. So would many adults.
Yeah, Speed Demon. Speed Demon. Look at him go.
Doing kickflip.
Well, watch how slow he's going here too. You know, as he's kind of going up the curbs. You just be careful about my curb. There's one time, Jerry, I have all the curbs and everything around there and everywhere, but there's one curb you went over a little bit harshly. I'm going to have to criticize you for that later, but let's not go there.
He's fast, dude.
He stays on the crosswalk. Look at this. This is the crosswalk here.
I want to see him hit somebody. Come on.
What's up for the birthday?
Couldn't tell over there. These people are walking in the way of the camera there.
Come on, clear it, clear
I
it.
don't think you hit,
There you go.
knocked into anybody over there. You see coming up here, if I recall, one guy here, I think he was trying to, the cameraman says you hit him, but what I think I saw and everything, people were in the way, but was him trying to kick your tires here. I'm not sure if that's what happened, but I think that's what happened. Right in here somewhere. The big guy's in the way right there. See, look where he's at. It was about a split second before that happened or whatever. You heard the ding or whatever. And he's over here behind you about 2 feet shortly after that ding sound here. Right? You heard the ding right there. Hard to tell where he was. He's obviously, can you tell where that foot is right there? That's his foot. That foot is beside your wheel, not in front of your wheel. Right there. He was beside your wheel. Hey, Guitars and Beers, we're just kind of going over this little video here. You would think these green hats here would also be taking note of what was going on there. But yeah. No, he didn't hit anybody. As you could tell, that somebody was trying to get hit by kind of standing to the side edge, hoping that Jerry would hit him and not getting out of the way.
Buddy, I got it.
Oh, not that one. I think there's another time you slightly went over that curb. You met, for the most part, you went over the ramp there, but a little bit of the curb there with the back wheel. Not a big problem with that one. So the person saw you coming and everything, and you were right next to the crosswalk or whatever. That one might have been a little bit childish or whatever, you know, but that large guy was able to get out of the way pretty quick there. Whatever.
Fucking Mario Kart, dude. Let's go. Somebody throw a red shell at him.
Notice how they're out of the way. Most people and everything on the edges of the crosswalk, letting you do your thing there, you know. You weren't trying to hit anybody. Going about your business there. Right here might be a questionable thing here. Let's see what happens right in this area here. Some people saw you were on there. You're that way. You had a certain path you were going for.
Shot down.
Walked directly in front of the thing. Person saw you coming and decided to walk in front of you right here. Watch this. As you're coming here, the people, I wish the guy had a horizontal look at this here, but as you're coming down the way there and everything, they know you're coming there. They want to make it look like you're hitting them. So they step just to the side of your thing there to make it look like you're hitting them when you're trying to avoid them, it looks like. Is that one right there?
Shot down.
You know it's actually slowed down right there. You see that thing right there? Watch as I'm assuming it's the she. It's going fast right now. The person that's getting hit and then slows down right here just enough to get hit. That's kind of interesting.
Shot down.
Right there. See? Go back there, Jerry. You partly I'll blame it on the people that were kind of motioning you to go somewhere a little bit, but yeah, you did go off my curbs a little bit there. But was that because the people that were in the way?
Shot down.
Yeah, there's another person right there in your way. You see that? The reason he went over the curbs here, so I'll forgive you for this. I'm going to stop it right at the right point. Right? There's another person you're trying to fit in between this person here and the other person there. So they're intentionally blocking you. They see you coming. Most people get out of the way when somebody's coming there, but this person here was in your way intentionally. There's another person just to the right of you there that you're trying to sneak between, it looks like. See the other person that was right there? I gotta go half a second back. Right there. I'll pause at the right point here. Right. the other person right there. You can sort of see it on the side there, but there's another person you're trying to fit between. That was the only way you could seem to get over the curbs right there, and you went over my curbs a little bit harsh, but we'll forgive you for that one there. Hey, Divinity Mary. Hey, Mary, have you seen this video, or what are your thoughts on this one here? That's Mary. Causing a loud protest. Yeah, you're being noisy. What time of night was this at anyway? Was it before 10 o'clock? I don't think it was. I'm guessing it was before 10 o'clock when this was happening here. So it's before the nighttime hours, right, Captain? Pretty sure. So evidently, if they can make noises before 10 o'clock, you can make noises before 10 o'clock. And I do hear music playing in the background also, 8:30. Yeah, definitely before the 10 o'clock noise ordinance comes in, and you in the background you hear music that's fairly loud also. Your voice carries and everything. The music is just kind of a, but anyway.
Script jobbing, dude. He's a chud, though.
He's a chud. He's a chud. Anybody who doesn't agree with us is a chud. The good job going over my curbs slowly. You used the ramp on that one there. That way, at time you weren't sort of forced to go over the curb that time. You see that? When you're not forced to go over the curb, you don't go over the curb, right? You go over the little ramp or whatever, lack of a better word, right there, the groove. But if you're kind of forced to go over the curb, you got to do it. Might hurt your bike a little bit, but somebody's going to push you to go over a curb instead of over the ramp. You got to go.
Do a kickflip. Do a bootleg.
The funny thing is, the main black block people got out of your way as you're going across that crosswalk. I think partly they know that rules are usually different on the road and everything. You have the right to the road more than they have the right to the road, since you're in a motorized vehicle. At that point, they're electric vehicle, and they don't have the right to the road. Spider Mike, however, does not understand that.
360.
Again, see what this guy does here. Again, let's go back again here. As you're kind of coming up to that person in pink there a little bit here.
Liquor 360.
Divinity Mary, think you're reposting the Twitter or the YouTube. Either way is fine. I don't care. Watch what the person I think was wearing pink. Was it intentionally in your way? Yeah, she saw you coming. I'm just saying she because I see the little hair thing in the back there. For how long did the person see you coming at this point here? Yeah, from the time you got on there, standing right in the middle of the pathway, looking right at you, knowing that what you're doing at that point there. Hey, Britt, how are we doing? Nice to see you. Watch reviewing a video that was uploaded recently by Amuse or something like that. Lefty, I guess. But anyway, as you're walking here towards this person here, 10, 15 feet away, they see you coming. And knows probably from watching you for the past minute 30 seconds, that you're not likely to stop. So, clear the sidewalks for the person in the wheelchair. But watch what they do. Stays in the way. It gets to the side, stays kind of the side of your area rather than getting totally out of the way, and it stays on to the side area there and pretends to get hit, it looks like. Yeah, you see that? And got hit, even sort of overplayed the acting there, like, ooh, I got hit, even though you didn't really get hit. Idaho's getting crazy over there. Well, with what's her name? Pam Tifa that lives over there. This one here, I didn't see this one coming here. Let's see what happened here. What happened with this one, Jerry? This person here kind of got in your way here. Let me see here. You're going down the ramp. You know that the ramp is you've already went down here at least twice already. The person knows that you're aiming for that ramp. And that's the way you don't want to get in the way right there. So what does this person try to do here? Blocks your path on the ramp, off the ramp at that point there. It knows that ramp is the way you go, and intentionally decided to get in your way.
Oh, mommy.
But that person, at least, tried to stop the wheel. We'll give that person a tiny bit of credit for the wheel and not going after the chest, which is kind of probably has small arms anyway, but tried to kind of prevent your wheel from going, which makes no sense because I'm sure you have your motor is on your where your hands are there.
The rhino's getting too close to the car. Wheelchair fight.
And then the cop over there said you're being too loud, basically. Not sure if they commented on any of your other situations at that point there where they commented on you shouldn't have tried to run people over. I'm not sure if the cop would have said that or anything like that, but it's no innocent. Divinity Mary says, I think it's important to note that it was no innocent woman in a wheelchair. That was PDX Rolling Rebel Antifa woman in a wheelchair that had knife and federal. Which at what second was that? Let me just finish this video and then I'll go back.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I got video.
Oh, the woman right here, Divinity Mary. Oh, that sounds like a guy's voice there. He just swerved into me.
Hey, I got video of the whole thing. Oh, we're gonna have that.
That's where it ended there. I didn't see any other wheelchairs. Let me go back and look at it again here. Sorry if I'm wasting your guys' time. There's 24 cool people in the chat. It's okay. See where start at the beginning here. Is there a longer version of this video, Divinity Mary? If so, you can, send it to me. She has really short hair. If she was in a wheelchair. Oh, I know who you're. Yeah, that person. I know the one that was doing the graffiti and Tommy got her. Yeah, that one there. I haven't seen her around lately.
Yeah, Speed Demon. Speed Demon. Look at her go. Doing kickflip.
Looking. Not over there.
He's fast, dude.
Not over there. I can see.
I want to see him hit somebody. Come on.
There's some bikes over there.
Oh, what's up to the first lady?
Looking around for another wheelchair out there.
Crash. Come on, clear it. There he goes. Oh, he hit somebody. I got it.
Oh, the green. That's maybe he was talking about the person in green. The other person he didn't hit, the person in the green or whatever, nipped them. But the reason he nipped them is because
he hit somebody.
He would have been too close to the curb. He might have fallen off. Oh, right here. But this is it sounded like a guy's voice earlier. Here, is this the person right here? This can still go to the DA. There was a report taken by the police, so it can move along rather than just letting it all go. Yeah. They could sort of bump it up if he wants to press charges. I would imagine. There's thing you got to pay all the money and things like that. But if the police aren't going to escalate it, it could be costly. But is this the? I thought I heard a male voice right there. And other videos. Okay. Was she in a wheelchair? Because I know she's not always in a wheelchair.
Fucking Mario Kart, dude. Let's go. Somebody throw a red shell at him.
Anyway, you get the idea on that one there. It was interesting. All right, I wanted to do the bookmarks here, see what else is going on in the world here. In other videos, yeah, she was around there. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that was her in that wheelchair, that other person anyway, but thanks for the heads up on that one there. Make sure you follow Miss Mary on Twitter and Divinity Mary on YouTube to see more cool content like that. Although that was a Muse's video there, but I've only seen like 3 angles. The Steve Oldley angle that's probably left you streaming, I'm guessing, and then the Geyer video, I think it was. I haven't seen a lot of other ones besides those ones there, but I got to check out Miss Mary's In fact, let's do that while she's in the channel. That's a good idea. Whenever I see people in the channel that I recognize, play their content. How about that? See what the latest things from Miss Mary were today here. What she got here? Oh, Mr. Bill's Curbs. That's great content. Good choice there. Good choice there. Good choice there. Okay. What else we got? Space. We're trying to look for videos here. Just repost or something like that. We'll probably get into that one, or I might have already watched that one. I'll just add that to my bookmarks to watch later. This one here, Tennessee. I'm trying to look for more Portland-based stuff there. We might get into that one later that she reposted, but I'm trying to look for more Oregon-based content or something like that here. Oh, David Medina, yeah. Let's watch this one here. I was going to play a different David Medina video, but this one's a little bit more apt, probably.
What about Oregon?
What about Oregon?
Yeah, he said morons are governing. So one of the reasons why Oregon is on the decline is, yes, failed Democrat policies, but it's also complacency. This is what I mean. What about Oregon?
What about Oregon?
Yeah, he said morons are governing America. What about Oregon? Are we concerned about Oregon at all because our education and economy is kind of going downhill a little bit?
We are, but that's not what this is about.
No, right, I'm just saying, are you concerned about Oregon at all? That's where we live. Yeah, you're concerned about people leaving the state, the leadership trying to increase taxes. Are you concerned about that at all, or is it just all in Trump?
Yeah, but today I'm more concerned about the morons in D.C.
Do you protest against the Oregon people that are destroying the state?
Again, I will say today is about the morons in D.C.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, do you guys ever protest
You can
actual
ask
problems
me.
going on? Do you guys actually protest any problems going on here in Oregon? Because we have a lot of problems here in the state.
Have a really good day.
No, you are. I'm not trying to. Yeah.
No, Oregon is perfect. Oregon is perfect. When it's ran by Democrats, it's perfect. Nothing could ever go wrong with Democrats running the country, you know. Crazy. Yes. Axtel Media does a good job out there also. Good way to follow. Good follows there. Follow Axtel Media on YouTube. Follow Captain Jerry on Twitter. Do you do many videos, Captain Jerry? I'm not sure you do, but let me do some grifting for people here real quick here if I haven't done it already. But there's a few people here that might give you a follow here. Miss Mary, I think we're already watching that one. They'll shout her out again here in a second. Captain Jerry, not only there he is. Copy. You want to see more content from Captain Jerry? I'm not sure if he's going to do any from his wheelchair for a while, or his scooter. But anyway, if you want to see his content or the latest on his recovery and things like that, probably click on that link, and he'll probably keep you apprised of how his concussion and things like that are going, the bruised ribs. Let's see what's going on over there. Captain Jerry, were you watching that or listening to that space last night with Pam Tifa and Spider Mike and all that stuff? I was watching that for a little bit. I even went in there and unrelated issue of it. I was pretty pissed about some of their behavior in there. Most people think, Mr. Bill, you were getting livid at those guys. Like, yeah, I was. Or that's very unlike you, Mr. Bill, to be yelling and screaming at other people. I wasn't yelling and screaming. I was just wanting my 2 cents. Anyway, hey, Rich, how are we doing? Make sure you're following Jerry over there also. Might have a YouTube he wants to shout out, but he likes to watch other people's YouTubes. There we go.
Yeah. So one of the reasons why Oregon.
And let's see if Miss Mary had anything else recently here, 58 minutes ago. Yeah, interesting about the red districts, current districts, proposed districts, where they'll kind of cut down districts from California to very few red districts out there, out in the middle of nowhere, more or less, you know, versus some of this stuff here where you get sort of the Yosemite area and things like that. Sword person? What was that about? For a second there, I thought that was AI or something like that. Like, that's a good way to scare them away. This is Miss Mary's page here, guys. Who want good content, go give her a follow there. This is a walkout here. An hour ago, I thought there was going to be one about 12 o'clock. In fact, I'm going to walk.
In the street. What school are you guys in?
Lake Washington High School! And we hate ICE! We hate
What about the rain? Do you hate the rain too?
How many of you are just here because you get the day off of class? In the street. Unbelievable. Not a teacher to be found.
You support this?
Literally, no.
Me either. I promise you, I'm a Trump supporter.
So why are you here?
Bro, I'm just doing this so I can support ICE.
Support
Yeah,
ICE?
once they talk their shit, I'm gonna talk.
Are you a student?
Of course.
There's no teachers that pick on you
Nothing.
guys?
This is not the teachers' plans. We're all gonna get absent. I'm showing you right now. I'm skipping 2, but look, you see how many students?
Yeah.
Just to skip. I promise you, this is just to not be in school.
Crazy.
Like, let me know.
All right, be safe
I
though.
appreciate that. I support you.
Like, don't let your opinion be known to some of these people. They might sort of not be so nice to you later on. But I'm glad that he was out there. That was cool.
I appreciate that. Crazy. You guys don't get hit
If this is Brandy Cruz that filmed this, I hope she got that guy's name or whatever to interview later on.
by a car in the street. Jesus.
Hey Reagan, how we doing? Nice to see you
You
guys.
guys stay out of the street. I don't want you to get hit by a car.
If you guys got the link from Miss Mary, thank you for popping in from Miss Mary's link. A little while ago, we watched the Captain Jerry video that came out today or whatever and everything and reviewed that. So I need to learn to sort of cut my segments and things like that, make separate videos and things like that. So maybe I'll try to start with that one. But anyway, Washington here. I'm going to try to. There should be another guy live streaming from Cottage Grove here in a little bit about a similar situation.
Just go on the sidewalk. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
You guys don't get hit by a car in the street. Jesus, not an adult to be found. Not an adult to be found. That
Well, technically, some people consider 18-year-olds to be adults. So technically,
is crazy. Literally in the streets.
I think that's on the east side of Seattle.
That is nuts. Not an adult to be found, you guys.
All right, let me see if he's live yet. He is live. Here we go. Sorry, guys.
Because they refuse to wear a mask. Because, you know, here we go from that to this, where the school is now, and the administration at these schools is supporting these kids to protest against ICE, which ICE does a lot more than just deportation and rounding up illegals. They also go after some of the worst sex offenders in the country. They go after criminal. So there's a whole brigade of things that they do. Oh yeah, these kids they're wild, and it's to be expected. And you got mom over here with the septum ring. No human is illegal. Every other country has borders. Every other country has immigration laws. But we're not supposed to.
This is him who he's down at Cottage Grove, which is about 3 hours south of, 2.5 hours south of Portland there, and they were letting him out of school right now. This is live video.
How's my battery here? Sorry, guys. We're just...
Somebody do me a favor. Go to his channel real quick there and tell him Mr. Bill's restreaming you and shout him out and go follow him real quick, okay? His link to his page is right there, and I'm going to post it on Twitter also for the heck of it there too. And then I'm also going to share the link in the chat for you guys to go over there and give him some love in the chat and tell him Mr. Bill said hello.
What's up? What's up? Okay. All right. Dwayne's got the phone up there. Oh, hell yeah. These kids, they got their American.
Yeah, this is very reddish purple area. We'll say it's close to Eugene, so it's purple for that
As
reason.
we get closer, I'm going to turn the camera back on me. You guys are going to have to look at my bearded face. I don't. I'm sorry. All right, I'm going to go ahead and flip this camera, guys. I don't want to get any of these kids' faces.
What is the rule on that? If they're in a public place, they're underage, so you can't.
This is a small group of kids. There's only.
It's not very big.
No, it's not very big at all.
That looks like a teacher right there with the gray hair. Maybe. Oh no, those are just bystanders.
All right, we're going to catch up with some of these adults and.
Talk to the adults that are advertising this stuff.
I'm walking this far today, but
Like he said, the school doing it, not me.
Moving fast.
How's it going, man?
It's going great, thanks. Nice sunshine.
Yeah, are you in? Can I film you? Are you in support of what these kids are doing?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so you're against ICE and Trump and all that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Can I ask why? I just want your opinion. I'm not going to argue with anything. Just your opinion.
We elected a convicted felon. What do we expect will happen?
Well,
Okay.
he's not a convicted felon, is he?
Yes.
No, not till you're sentenced.
So you think convicted felons shouldn't be here?
Shouldn't be president of the United States.
How do you feel about illegal convicted felons?
Any convicted felon should be either in jail or deported.
So you do believe in immigration laws and borders?
Of course.
Okay, awesome, man. Thank you for your time.
I don't think that's true. I have a couple of pause. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, but what about the children that are pro-ICE and want to come out here with their crimes and leave us like no? Oh, yes, yes.
How's it going?
You?
Oh, not too bad. Do you work for the school? Okay.
Yeah, well said, Linda. Yeah.
Do you work for the school?
I'm retired.
Retired? Do you support what the kids are doing?
I stay away. You betcha I do.
So have ICE been at any of the schools in Oregon?
I believe so, but I'm not sure.
Actually, they haven't. There hasn't been any ICE at any school in Oregon.
Okay.
Yeah, so what's that? Do you know if there are any teachers out here or staff from the school currently?
I would assume they probably aren't because they can't politically come out and support something like this where the kids are walking out.
But they do nurture the.
I have no idea. I'm retired.
When you were a teacher, did you ever push your political views or beliefs on kids? Do you think that's happening in our schools today?
I have no idea.
Just your opinion.
I have no idea.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
No idea. Ashley's literally pushing her opinion at a school.
Because I speak some water. Who are you interviewing for?
What's that?
What are you interviewing?
Faith over fear.
I'm a church member.
Nice.
Yeah.
God bless. What about you, bud? Do you support ICE?
I don't think I'd like to talk to you. Thank you.
Okay.
Not a time.
Yeah, no problem. I can respect that. No, thank you. Okay. Well, you guys, I think there is, I'm not going to get up in the crowd of kids. That's as close as I'm going to get. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go back here and we're going to try to go back. Oh, man. These kids are throwing shit at each other. Oh, there are some adults up here. Let's go see if we could talk to them. I just want to get some opinions, dude. These teachers, like this lady up here, she's a retired teacher. And she's full of it. These teachers are totally pushing their political agenda in class. Yeah.
It's a pretty area up there, too.
There might be more adults down here that we can talk to. I really want to talk to the teachers.
Somebody was playing Ice Ice Baby.
Oh my God. You guys seen what I just seen on the ground. Good grief. Oh.
Oh shit, you're drunk.
That'd be interesting to do a drone thing as you're flying.
So we're currently walking to Main Street in Cottage Grove. Like I said, guys, I'm not gonna film any of these kids. So you're gonna have to listen to me and watch my mug. But as soon as I get down here, I'm sure Cottage Grove, there's so many liberals here. There will be plenty of adults down here that we can talk to. Because I really want to know what the general consensus.
Put a 1 in the chat if you guys already followed him on Twitter, at least. Let me. Faith over here is his YouTube channel. Hold on.
Police are down here. Yeah, they want to talk about the Constitution and all the stuff, but before they're against the Constitution, they're against America, they're anti-America, anti-everything. And it's, hey, Uncle Jim.
Howdy.
How you doing?
All right.
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah.
I won't put you on camera. Love you, man. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Are you down here just feeding the ducks, or you come down to see this?
I'm just seeing what they're up to.
Okay. It's good to see you, man. That's crazy. That's my uncle. Like I said, the Cottage Grove is my hometown. And I'm sure I'm going to see some people up here that really don't like me. I've been doing this since 2019.
At least for us Twitter. I'm trying to find it.
Sorry, I can't see the comments. Hey, we're going to cruise up here and talk to this guy. I know this guy. I've been trying to figure out where I know him from, and he used to work at a farm stand. We used to get all of our vegetables and honey and stuff from. Hey, bud.
Here he is. Here he is.
Hey, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, could I get your opinion on what's going on here today?
Oh, I think it's wonderful.
Yeah.
I've seen. Turns out that young people also do have constitutional rights and free speech.
Kids out here that wanted to have pro-life on.
Yeah.
What about
Well,
Do you think that
they should organize their own walkout or whatever, however they want to express it.
do you think that that the kids have been influenced at all by the school
No.
and teachers, the staff? No. You think they?
I think that's the way we like to think that because, of course, you know what that does is that's disrespectful to the students. The students come up with these things themselves, right? They're living, breathing, thinking people. And they see breathing, thinking. They're responding to it. And they see.
So you don't think that staff at school has any influence at this at all?
No. I mean, there might be a staff member one thing. I mean, there might be has discussion with them and talks about them, what's going on. But
Okay.
they're not teaching it. They're not saying, let's all, hey, why don't you all, do this?
So if a
Oh,
teacher
crap.
has like a pride flag in the classroom,
Uh-huh.
do you think that's pushing their agenda or their influence,
Not necessarily.
their ideals?
No.
Not necessarily. Why is that?
Because being all inclusive is important.
You think that's important in school, where
Yes.
some ideas in school aren't shared?
School is part of our society, and it's important for them to have. This is one of the failings of our school, is that some places remove civics classes. They don't really ever have any discussion about the real world. So a lot of them, when they come out into the real world, it's like,
Hey, don't you think though that school is a place of learning for everybody? So
yes,
politics should be taught equally on both sides.
let's put it this way: human rights is not really politics.
But it's been made political.
Yeah, by who?
Well. If I call somebody out of a gender that they choose to identify as at work or at school, I can get in trouble and fired. Doesn't that go against my beliefs?
Kind of depends on how you do it, right?
Kind of depends on how you do it. So what you're saying is that I have to conform, but nobody else does, as long as it's with your ideals and beliefs.
That's not true. No.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what it seemed like you were saying. I'm not trying to argue with. I'm legitimate conversation.
Yes, you are, and that's okay.
Well, I'm just stating my view on it here.
Right.
She knows me, and she said, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "Videotaping." And she said, "Fuck you." I was like, come on. I mean,
it's all right, Dwayne.
I'm just videotaping. I'm not saying nothing.
You
no
deserve
commentary.
it more than anybody.
No commentary.
You're a professional troll, right?
I'm putting it on.
And everybody knows
people
that.
can see.
Yes, indeed, Linda.
No
Yes, we
commentary.
do.
Watch it later. See if that was fair.
You're very smart.
Take our country back!
Yeah, these kids are being heavily influenced by the adults in their life, by the people here in this country that are spewing this rhetoric. You know, they're saying.
Guys, make sure, please follow him. You know, you don't have to put a 1 in the chat to say that you followed him unless you want to, but give him a follow. He's a good buddy down there in Cottage Grove down there. He's been hanging around there. He used to go out with me and film some BLM kind of stuff back in the day. Good guy over there.
They're being influenced
By who?
by the adults in their school, by the teachers, by the people the parents that tell their kids to go to school, trust your teacher, and these teachers are pushing their political agenda.
Okay, well, obviously,
they're hanging pride flags in school.
Good.
I mean, that's not okay.
Good.
The only flag that should be in school is an American flag.
Well,
We should be teaching our kids to love and appreciate their country.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing a Yugoslavian, or not a Yugoslavian, a Ukrainian flag somewhere in the school.
Why?
And a discussion about it.
Why?
Right?
No, I disagree with
It's
you.
important for these kids to talk about
Why?
the things, the real things in the world.
Right, but we're not Ukraine. We're America.
That's true.
We're America, so we should be appreciating the immigrants that go through the process to be here legally, not overstaying their visas, not staying here. Because if you overstay, you're illegal. You shouldn't be here.
There's no such thing as an illegal person.
How is that? Every other country has.
Okay, stop and listen for a second.
Well, I'm going to keep
You're
walking.
Spouting Republican talking points.
But every other country has borders and
Have you looked at
immigration
the numbers
laws.
about who they are arresting right now?
Tell me.
There's a woman right in town here.
Is she illegal?
No, she was wrestled down on the street, like you said, the classic that you see. She's yelling at him the whole time. I have my, I don't know if she said papers, but I have my documentation in my van. They just wrestled up. Then they finally did let her go about a half an hour later when they finally decided, oh, maybe we should see what she's telling us about. She's here legally, member of this community for 20 or 30 years. Those are the kind of people predominantly they are arresting all across the country.
And you truly believe that?
Yes,
Wow.
I know it.
How do you know
I
it?
know these people. Do you know any people that are?
I do.
I know it. I have a daughter. I used to live in Minneapolis, right in the neighborhood where the two people were killed.
That explains something.
Okay,
daughter
so there
lives
we
there
go,
now.
folks. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. This is what we're fighting. You have to pick a side now.
It's called
We have to pick a side in
You
America.
don't have to.
This is not.
The side
This
you
is
pick
they-
is for the Constitution. For
we
the
have
action-
to pick
yeah.
a side here, folks, because the problem is these people have infiltrated our school systems as teachers.
All right. If you don't want to follow him on there, he probably will repost it onto his YouTube right there. So follow that one there if you guys don't mind. Good guy out there. He's not live on that particular YouTube, but I would imagine he'll try to upload it to there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Of course, always.
All right, we're almost to Main Street, and
I've
we'll
noticed
see.
you're not talking to any kids. You're talking to some.
No, I won't talk to. Out of respect, I will not speak to anybody's kids. Unlike you guys who will involve kids into your political agenda, I will not involve kids in mine. Yeah, out of respect for their parents, whether they believe it or not, because that's exactly what I'm upset about. You guys push it in the schools for your agenda. The teachers, this community.
Probably like 5,000 people, I'm guessing, in Cottage Grove, if that.
And your son got married this year.
Small town, dude. Cottage Grove. My dad grew up here. This was a mining, logging town. When my dad was a kid, here, we'll show the crowd.
I counted about 60.
There's about 60. Here, I'm far enough away I can flip the camera.
10,000, almost 11,000.
You can see them crossing the bridge there over the river. All right, sorry guys, I don't want to put any of their faces on my streams. I hope, if you got a problem with that, you could watch another live somewhere.
On Facebook.
Yeah, you can watch Facebook.
They're in a public place. It's on Cottage Grove, Oregon Happenings.
Cottage Grove, Oregon Happenings.
Public page, 8,000 members.
Public page, 8,000 members. So if you guys want to go over there and watch that, if you want to see, more of the crowd, go ahead.
I don't really get any commentary or interviews. I'm trying to remain neutral here. And I had a lady that I know up there ask what I was doing here, and I told her I was just documenting, videotaping, and she looked at me and said, "Fuck you." So, and then of course the gentleman that local business owner here in town that Chris was interviewing just a second ago, he walked up, same thing, called me a professional troll, even though I'm just trying to take a video for documentation.
Yeah.
You never know. Somebody might get hurt. Windows might get busted out. I mean, it might go smooth. Day, make us proud. Who knows? Let somebody else decide. So, you can't do anything right. You can't do anything right.
Hey, isn't that dude right there that talks trash all the time on your page over there on the corner?
Jason?
Yeah, it is him.
What's up, Jason? What's up, Jason?
Get out of the road.
Did you just say little bitch?
Oh,
Oh, you little bitch.
I seen that.
Jason?
Guy, so the guy he's talked to is on actually the Oregons for Oregonian page, or Oregonians for Oregon.
You want to interview Steve Kilston right here? He's from the local group called Wisdom Seekers.
Okay.
He's long. He's long-winded. I think when we get down here, we can cut across the 45-degree angle and get a front.
Yeah, get it front. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and turn.
Good luck keeping up, Steve. Oh, these things are fast.
I just love it that she has
This
to
is the
overtake
future,
this,
Dwayne.
and that's all
Isn't
she's
it scary?
done.
They
It's
are.
hilarious.
Perfect.
Pretty town, pretty small town area.
Right down here.
Oh wow, you got these real winners in their cars wearing a mask.
My son's in the middle of it, so I'm like, unfortunately, I'm the road.
Maybe go down 2 more blocks and cut across.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure they're going back to school. Only got an hour.
I can.
All right, guys, we're almost down here where we can get a good scope on all these people here.
Gotta get those YouTubes, guys. Get those nice little clips.
Yeah, gotta show people what not to do, what to support. No, it's the teachers. It's the teachers.
What if they know people live down here? People might work nights. Could be
Yeah.
loud.
All kinds of angry faces as we walk by.
First time down here on the new sidewalk, huh?
Oh yeah, dude, I haven't been downtown in a long time. It's nice down here. They did a good job.
I thought they were supposed to put gold in the sidewalks. You know, that's government green.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to hang tight with them right here and then cut across the street up there because they're going to stay right here on the corner of 99 and
Stand there for a while.
yeah. I imagine so.
That's where I was wondering where they got Indivisible from. Yeah, that's where they get that Indivisible thing or whatever it is from. That there. Yeah, I remember that one.
Oh, at least somebody's flying the American flag out here.
Cameron Wright, KNND.
Yeah, KNND. Hey, if you guys haven't heard about KNND in Cottage Grove, Cameron Wright, amazing guy. Check him out.
Check him out on Facebook. He's
Yeah,
on
check him out on Facebook. Dude, guy's super talented. He's a blind gentleman, but he runs the radio station. Been in there for years. I remember I went in there in 2008, and I was helping him out in the radio station when they had the other owner. I forget the guy's name. Paul. Yeah,
Schwartzberg.
It's Paul Schwartzberg. That's right.
I remember coming to this town once watching a
From
parade.
9 o'clock till 10 o'clock, Monday through Friday, he does the longest running talk show in Oregon called The Beeper Show.
The Beeper Show, dude.
On KNND, AM 1400, FM 99.7, and Facebook. And he has different guests every day of the week, open forums. You can call in from anywhere across the country.
Okay, I'm going to shoot across the street now.
We'll take a risk for you, folks.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Thanks to you guys for watching. This is Him Who 2.0 on X. He's in Cottage Grove, Oregon at a school walkout, trying to talk to adults in the area, see if they support what the kids are doing or what the teachers are doing. The other camera, the smaller camera, is Cottage Grove Happenings or something like that.
There's not a lot of kids.
I think a couple park down there and hop out of their vehicles, so you may be close to 75 or 100.
Yeah.
Maybe 60 to 100 kids, I guess, over there.
Yeah, exactly. What happens with one of these kids get hit by a car or some crazy comes down here and decides to engage with them when they should be in school. Usually when you have an outside school event, there has to be like permission from the teachers, whatnot. But I don't see any teachers. I do see some parents in there. Obviously, I'm not going to go up there. It's a bunch of kids. I was hoping to see some of the parents. This is sad, you guys. This is what these teachers and the staff in these schools are cultivating this. They're cultivating this. Fucking sad, man.
Cottage Grove High School, I would guess.
I don't know. That's something I'm gonna talk to one of the parents. He's supposed to be down here. His son goes to the high school, and
we did a count earlier. We had 60, but we saw a lot of them come down in vehicles.
Dude, there's so many liberal progressives here in Cottage Grove. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. These fucking people, these adults out here supporting this. Excuse my language. No, I mean, dude, immigration. Every country has laws against coming into their countries illegally, and some of them are.
No, not for standing up for their rights, for using school time that's supposed to be teaching them, educational things, not political things, and allowing them school time to do this kind of stuff that they're doing here. That's one bad thing about it. And allegedly there's teachers around there that are pushing this stuff onto the kids and everything, a political agenda, rather than, again, teaching them reading, writing, math, etc. That kind of stuff is what's going on here. Not for them standing for their rights. You understand that? I know it might be hard for some liberals out there to kind of understand, why people are against this kind of stuff, because they may not have had the best education or something like that. And they may have been taught that, they should have been taught political things in school and not, things that might help them in the future. But maybe that's all they were taught in their schools is political stuff.
There was a lot of kids pointing south, like, let's go back to school, because they only gave themselves an hour. But clearly they're going east. It's going to take a little longer, so there's not really any place to go with visibility other than to go down and come back. So
yeah,
I don't see them going down 10th or by houses or anything. There's nobody down there.
So hey, to all the patriots out there watching this, get in with the school district. We need to start. This is where the fight needs to be. We need to be showing up in huge numbers to the school board meetings.
Yep.
No, they don't know the laws of this country because they're not being taught the laws of this country, because you have so many teachers. You have so many teachers in the classroom that are anti-America, dude. They are teaching that this white guilt. They're teaching kids that a man can be a woman can be a man. I mean, where's the reality? What are we teaching our kids? What are we allowing to be taught to our kids? This is a huge problem. We're out there protesting ICE, or these kids are out there protesting ICE. There's people in Portland protesting ICE, and we have patriots up there standing against them. They're in support of ICE. But man, this is where we need to be in support, is these kids, and hitting these schools up like, hey, this is enough. Enough's enough. Yeah.
Good job. Hi, Timmy. We counted 60, but about 50.
Yeah, we homeschool.
That video, is it a little bouncier?
We homeschool my daughter. We put her in school. We put her in school for like three weeks, and we pulled her out. And we were in a small.
Make sure you go give him a follow. Tell him Mr. Bill is shouting him out or something like that if you want to. Or that I say hi. Feel free. Thank you guys.
These kids are going to go ahead and walk right through town. We're going to walk with them. Hey, I'm going to cross the street, Dwayne. Or actually, I'll stick with you. I just wanted to go say hi to Dick. I ain't seen him in years.
Yeah, we might be fine to stand down here and talk to some people, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be coming back.
Yeah.
Got a kid down there. He's huffing it down there, so you can keep an eye on him.
So yeah, you guys, the school, man, that's where this battle is being fought. You know, we talk about how we're at war, and this, and we truly are. I believe, in my opinion, I believe that we are at war, and this is a war being fought on social media. It's a war being fought in our schools against our kids, and yeah, we're upset. Yeah.
He's on X. Facebook.
But this is where the real fight is, and we're not pushing into this enough, you guys. So I'm going to be cracking into our school boards more, try to rally more people to this. And we did in 2020. We had a great network set up, you guys. And people were setting up private membership associations, homeschooling. And I think we've lost track of that. We got comfortable. Things kind of slowed down. And here we are, it's picking back up. And look at these kids. A little bit of time, I remember in 2020, everybody said, oh, what's happening in Portland? It never happened anywhere in Texas, man. We would, all these people, when I was on my TikTok account, they're like, oh, it's never happened in Texas. And now you see Texas has, Epic City? It is a complete Muslim city, anti-American in Texas, of all places. So, you think about it, if this woke agenda can creep into such patriotic, American-loving places like Texas and other places around the country that have been, so pro-America, then we're in big trouble, my opinion. So, if they hate America so bad, why they don't just... Because if they left, they would come right back. Because they would realize just how great our country is, right? We live in the greatest country in the world.
Make a claim, back it up. Make a claim, back it up. Say their names. Say their names, and I'll look them up. Say the kids' names, I'll look it up.
This country, and you have all these people here saying how bad and how disgusting and how abhorrent our country is.
So I can come into your house and go in your kitchen and raid your food because it's not illegal, right? No, it's illegal.
And don't use an example like after ICE kind of picked up their parents, they sent the local agency that deals with children of illegals and everything to let their kids know and get them to the proper place. Don't use that kind of silly example, okay?
How old are you, Sean?
I'm 26. I'm born, raised here, Cottage Grove.
What do you think about this?
Dude. This is crazy. They got kids out here protesting.
So I've talked to a lot of the adults here, and I've asked them, if they think that the school has anything to do with the influence on these kids, and a lot of these adults.
Absolutely.
Right.
Still waiting for the name. Pizza City. Still waiting for the name.
He's probably still there right now. The owner of Schweitzer's, I forget his name. He has the same problem with this teacher. He's complained on school council. This guy, he's brainwashing kids to think liberal, to be liberal-minded.
In the school?
Absolutely, yeah.
So when were you in school in 2020? No.
I graduated 2018.
2018.
Say the names on the reports. Say the names on the reports. Have you seen reports? If you're just not regurgitating the same stuff you hear ACLU talking points or something like that, or MSNBC talking points, if you don't do the basic research to verify these things and find out the context of alleged situations like this, or at least have the names, then saying this is ridiculous.
Brother, I've been out doing this for...
I'm a white Christian nationalist. I'll put it out there.
Okay.
100%.
Okay. Well, hey, man, I appreciate you coming on. Thank you very much.
Yep.
So I won't turn the camera around because I'm right here by all the group of kids.
Reggie!
Control this feet over here.
And a lot of these kids are just out here to skip school.
How are you provoke people? This is my country. No, this is my country. This is my country. White people.
Him who isn't showing that it's Cottage Grove happenings on Facebook that's showing the kids. I don't like that. That's why I put it on the small screen or whatever, but just to give you an idea of what's going on there.
Oh no. Oh no, this dude's route. He's gonna push this.
So you're gonna protect the kids.
Hey, brother.
You're gonna have them out here screeching all these fucking rhetoric out, this liberal rhetoric.
Hey, my chat wants to
They
hear
don't
from
even
you.
know what they're talking about. They don't even know the statistics.
Hey, brother.
They don't know how many people are murdered by illegal immigrants. They don't know the housing problems that are caused by illegal immigration. Why do you think housing's so expensive?
Hey, brother. Come over here and talk to me, will you? My chat wants to hear from you.
Yeah, you're a fucking nigger. Shut the fuck up.
Oh no. Yeah, that's where I have to step away from this guy.
Disrespect.
Oh,
Disrespect.
no, dude. See, this is what we don't need. Is people coming down and agitating. In my opinion, people do what they want, but that's out of.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one entirely. Nobody should be talking like that. Nobody approves of that language. Disrespectful, ridiculous language at that point there. I was about to say something about that guy, but no. This video uses fair use for the purpose of criticism, commentary, satire, news reporting, because it's a news event there, teaching, education, and research. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Disregard anybody saying the N-word, white, black, anybody. You do not need to disparage and use kind of language like that about immutable characteristic. Period. End of story. Exclamation mark. All the other marks.
Right way to do it, and that right there, in my opinion, is not the right way to do it. Yeah, he's 26 years old. That guy's 26 years old. He's down here. He's got a pistol on his hip, and he's down here agitating these kids. You know, and they're throwing shit at him. Excuse my language. They're throwing things at him, and it's just agitating these kids. Some of these kids are circling him, looking.
You just troll. Just troll.
That's not the right way.
The N-word hurts, you know, in multiple ways. Yes, you don't use the N-word at all like that.
Antagonize kids. These kids don't even know what's really going on. They don't understand. You know, they're being influenced by adults. So they're going to come out here passionately because they think they're doing the right thing. Oh, man.
Yep.
Oh, dude, come on, man. This is going to get sideways, dude. These are kids. All right, guys.
No, a different N-word that was used. That's I'm not going to be able to keep this video up here, unfortunately, or at least I'll cut it up later and delete it. Yeah, Cottage Grove.
You know, I understand people are in their feelings. I understand, you know, tensions are high, especially when it comes to our children. I understand where this guy is coming from. But, man, see, we really got to take the time to sit down and think about what we're doing and how we do it. You know, that's why when I came down here, I didn't want to film any of the faces of these kids out of respect, even though I don't agree with the parents of
the other video you see on the display, the one you're looking at now, is him who Cottage Grove, Oregon happenings is the other one that's showing the kids. I won't shout it out or any more than just letting you know that it's out there, but since I'm not familiar with the person. Oops.
And I don't get down like that. You know, hopefully this cools down. I really don't want to step into this, but you know, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. What this guy's doing, even though You know, he's saying a lot of stuff that I agree with, but a lot of things I don't. These are kids, and they don't need to. They don't need to see more. They don't see any violence right here, right now. This is their freedom of speech. They can be out here. They can do this. You know what I mean? You know, if it's adults out here, then absolutely come out here and handle it. I'm not filming you guys. Well, they're calming him down.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you know, and these kids, you know, they're susceptible. They're talking about violence. They're
Yeah, the guy you're watching there is live, and the other video is live also. Cottage Grove, Oregon Happenings, more of a news thing. Him who a little more of an influencer, but a very respectful influencer because he's not showing the kids at that point there. You know, the other guy's kind of showing him because it's a newsworthy event at Cottage Grove.
Don't do it. They're trying to smoke this dude right now. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Just saying it. That's not the right move. It ain't the right move.
I'm not sure where him
Yeah,
who
these
is in
kids were
relation
going to
to this.
try to sneak on this guy. Oh. Man, these kids, there's a group of boys here that are looking to, they're just circling this guy, they got all dressed up, masks on. Yeah, exactly. These kids are being radicalized. Yeah, they put themselves in it. But here's the thing, though, is they don't understand. They're being manipulated. These are young kids.
Hey, Pizza City, just FYI, I appreciate your opinions and everything. Thank you for not cussing and things like that. Just being mindful of TOS and things like that. Thank you for that. And I already had my chat with you. If the rest of the people in the chat want to talk to Pizza about his opinions, feel free. But I'm focusing on this right now.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and... There's just adults right here.
Yeah, you're literally putting your camera in my face. What do you think that
Come on, bro.
is? That's your daughter? And you're
Oh, yeah, he does
Hey,
have
bro. Hey, bro. Hey, man. Hey. Hey, man. You want to come over here for a minute? Chat with me? Look, brother, I understand. I understand your feelings. You know what I mean? I've been out here doing this. I've seen, you know, just the terrible things that's happening in Portland. Okay, look, my chat's in here.
Go back to Mexico.
Look, man. These
Don't
are kids,
say it.
bro.
Don't
You know what I
say
mean?
it.
They're just kids.
Okay, this is. He might say something else is not. You like. Let me get the audio there. Where's the other video? I'll give you the other one here for now while we're dealing with that nonsense. Not that one. Not that one. Where's the other one here? Hold on. This one here. I don't want to show the chat on that one there, but there we go. Not that. How do I do this and just pull that over? Let's show that.
Agree with you, but be louder and walk away from the door. But she walked by and she said, "Fuck you." Just all I'm doing is videotaping.
Everything except where adults are at.
Have fun.
We shouldn't be scared of what's in our own country, what's on our own streets. We shouldn't be scared of the police because they might be ISIS. We shouldn't be scared of the fate of our future just because some fascist fucking pedophiles.
all right with the cops? You all right with the cops?
Oh yeah.
It was her. It was that lady right there. That's up there now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I totally.
That's a guy.
That's a guy. Okay. I was just my bad. But he heard me and stuff. Well, that's not cool. That's not cool, unless you did something.
He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. He was using his freedom of speech. He didn't do anything. There's no way we agree with each other. Thank you for trying to talk him down because that's not cool.
You don't stop. You don't stop in the market.
Oh yeah,
Can you tell them what I said? I mean, it's videotaped. I don't need anybody to back me up. They have the right to do it.
Absolutely.
And I'm just videotaping. No commentary on this. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's a videotape.
Well, I'm live on Facebook. 50 people watching. So, you know,
Did you get him getting arrested?
I did. Yeah. And I don't know what he did. I walked back in there to be. These kids are right to me. I did this when I was in school, man. Yeah. And we don't agree. Since you came to me, we don't agree.
I'm guessing they're detaining him until the protest is over at that point there because of the situation. I'm not sure if they unarmed him or anything like that. I'm not sure what YouTube thinks about having the arms on the screen, so to speak, you know. So, but he didn't have a, anyway, let's see what's going on here.
I didn't want to do any commentary on the video, but here, I'm going to turn this off because they're going to be walking. I'll come back to you guys and we'll follow back to the high school. Thanks for watching.
Okay, he's going to be done. Maybe stay with him, but let's see with him who's got his audio.
But maybe that wasn't your intent, but by pulling him back.
Okay.
I appreciate that. What was he saying to you?
I got it all recorded. You can follow me on X if you want. Check it out.
You all right? He didn't like threaten you or anything?
No, man, no.
Just being nonsense.
No, man. Nobody threatened me, bud.
That's good.
No.
That's why we don't bring guns to protest, guys. Yeah, bring it with you.
Wait, what'd you say?
That's why we don't bring guns to protest. This way. Yeah.
Is that what do you think about how old are you?
I'm 18.
Okay. What do you think about
Alex Petty?
Mr. Pretty bringing a gun to the protest there in Minnesota?
Yeah, that's the most recent. I mean, when he did.
Well,
because you just said that you should bring a gun to a protest.
I mean, it's supposed to be peaceful, right? And guns aren't very peaceful, like when you use them.
Then Freddie shouldn't have
But
brought
it
one.
is your constitutional right.
It's a constitutional right, yeah, but when you bring a gun to a mass gathering, it kind of threatens other people.
So you don't think you don't think Pretty should have had a gun then? You agree with that?
I mean, he has a right to have it, obviously.
But this guy doesn't.
No, he does too. It's just he clearly have threatened some people with the gun.
No, he didn't threaten anybody with
Or
a
he
gun.
might not, but they feel
I
threatened.
have it all on camera.
The ice felt threatened him.
He may not have done anything wrong.
The ice felt threatened.
No, he didn't do anything.
I kinda
He used some language, but yeah, he didn't even touch his gun.
It's kind of threatening in a way. I don't know. But it's looking there, right there.
See, even at 18 years old, it can't come up with a value judgment, you know, at that point there, you know, say shouldn't bring a pew pew to a protest. But the other guy, he sort of can. Consistency. Or at least don't say your opinion until you've formed it.
He never touched a gun. I have it all on camera. He never touched his gun. You can check out my ex. He was upset with what's going on. You know what I mean? Like so many people are, but he never have everything on here. I've been talking to the guy.
And standing next to him the whole time.
Yeah, I've been standing right there live streaming. He never touched his gun.
Okay. Video of that?
Yeah, it's on my ex.
Okay, can you share that with him?
Yeah.
If I was gonna
Yeah.
touch my gun, I'd be using it.
Yeah, he did not touch his gun. That's bold-faced lie. I've been standing with the guy the whole time.
You have a first name I can call you by?
Yeah, Chris.
Chris. So Chris, you understand like when we get a call that somebody is like,
oh, absolutely. Yeah, you guys have a job to do. No, I understand. But I totally understand. I understand. You guys have a job to do. I'm not trying to interfere with it.
Do you mind if I look at the video?
Yeah, when I'm done here, I can send it to you guys. I'll walk down to the police department and I can give it to you guys.
So until I see that video right now, we're still leaving him in cuffs. So
okay, here, all right, guys, I'm going to have to back off here. I'll hop back on. I got to show the officer here, give him the live stream so he can see that this guy didn't touch his gun. So we'll be back.
The officer can also just back into the video too. He can just watch the video and back it up on the video itself. Hey, what's going on, Guitar Spears? I'll stay on here with you. Let me see if the other guy's going to go live here in a second on the other one here. By chance, he might here as he gets back to school. He says he was thinking about going live again at Cottage Grove opening Oregon happening. Sorry.
All right.
No, but
No one's illegal on stolen property.
I don't. He might say something on that thing there. Is he live right now? That was the question. 13 minutes. He did one 13 minutes ago. That's not live. That's not live. I already said to join the group. I don't need you guys to see my face. So it's gotta keep that one kind of personal. Join group. There we go. I did join the group. Okay. Yeah, he's not live right now. Let's see what else we have out there that is live. See if Him Who comes back on in a little bit. Make sure you follow Him Who out there if you haven't done that already, so you can sort of see what happens when he comes by and see what happened on that story. Make sure you give him a follow there on his X there. Let me see. I thought I saw, and then also if you wanted, he'll probably post it on his YouTube as well here. Let me give you that link also over here. Paste there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, what the cop was saying there a second ago was like, you know, we have to just do our job. We got reports that somebody's doing bad things or whatever, and kids are around, you know, they're going to show up at that point there. But anyway, that's bizarre. Let's see if we can find BCP. He was driving. Is he still driving? Yes, he is still driving. Let me see if there's anything else on YouTube. Something to pass the time anyway here. Who is? He's getting to Portland or somewhere. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where you at, BCP? Let me get some gas.
Gas time, guys. Gas time.
Boring time. Don't do boring time. Where's he at?
Get Bill's number or address.
I think he's along the Columbia River right now. Maybe Biggs right there. I'm not sure. That looks like Biggs, or maybe he's the Dalles. Something like that. Seems like that's where he's at right now.
I'm about an hour out since I have to drive slow. That's what I'm texting Bill.
All right, guys. So the walkout's getting ready to start here soon.
Hold on.
We've got a chance to talk to a couple of the students. There's some kids out here with
all right, you guys. I'll be back. I'll be black in the
American flag. They have some Make America Great shirts on again. But there is a large group of kids over here at the front of the school making signs right now, getting ready for the walkout.
I'll see if he goes live again in a second. Here, see if anybody else is live over here. Hold on. I'm live. Of course I'm live. Steve. No. Randy Cruz. Nope, nobody live there. That's worth talking about there. So let's go back. That over here. Move this back over here. I like that owl there. It's kind of interesting. I'm trying to figure out where he's at here. Let me see if his chat knows where he's at. No, it wasn't on school grounds. It was in a public, looked like a public park there in town. From what I could see at that point there. So it looks like where it was at that point there. This is BCP's feed here. Let me check with his chat, see if his chat knows where he's at. I'm guessing Biggs. You see that The clouds and everything in the background. Looks like there's a river over there. I want to say it's Hood River. I was watching him earlier. I think he's in Hood River. Let me see what his chat says here. Hold on a second here. Open up another window here. His audio. Oh, he might be in the Yakima area, actually. Maybe. Somebody in this chat is talking about Yakima. Fort something. Just the other side of the Dalles. Oh, I know where he's at. Okay. Oh, White Salmon? No, White Salmon's on the other side of Hood River. What's on the other side of the Dalles? What's on the other side of the Dalles in Washington? We're going to Google Maps right now. Sorry to bore you guys here. Trying to wait for him to come back on, see what happened with that situation. Dalesport. Why is he in Washington? Is he going to cross in the Dalles? It's a slower highway if you take the Washington highway than the Oregon highway there. Dalesport, I think is what they've, not fort, it's a Dalesport. Let me see if they verified that yet for me. Hood River stop. Oh, it's Hood River. Okay, Mount Hood. Yes, Hood River. Okay. Yeah. I figured it was Hood River because it looks more like Washington than it looks like Oregon. Okay, that's enough of that. Yes, you guys got your opinions on the Second Amendment out there. Different opinions, different situations, and things like that. I can understand your guys' sentiments in different situations. Is a pew allowed here, not allowed there, and how should people carry it or concealed carry and things like that. I personally don't have a pew. I have a BB pew, but I want to get a better BP pew. I got like an old Daisy or something like that. I need to get, and I do have a pistols type pew also that I've never used, just deterrent if nothing else. But yeah, him who's not live yet. Let me see if the other guy, Facebook guy, where's the Facebook guy? He might go live. Just put that over here. That's my music. He's not live again. Yeah, boring. I guess I can go back to doing news or something like that, unless BCP's going to make it exciting for us to watch here. Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Let's go back to the news then. Checking on BCP later. Bookmarks out of the way I wanted to do here anyway. Miss Mary had this situation here, winter storm situation. You tracked the dog through the snow for a mile.
Hey, come here. He's growling at me. Hey, Max. There he is. Max. I know. What?
Oh, good. Poor doggy. He was in the snow for a long time.
Yeah, he's good. So, he's both, bro. They get home and turn on the Rico, but still tell quite a story. And
it was like $50 to fill this up. 50 bones to fill this thing up.
50 bones?
Yeah, the sun is peeking out. It's about time. Let me see something.
$45. Isn't it like a big BB, or is that a small BB? I forget the size of the BB thing that I have, or I can't show it on screen, but Crazy. Yeah, Crazy's got some great opinions here. I've been watching. They're very cool. How you doing? It's right to say it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like what he was saying, especially like the N word and things like that. And, getting in kids' faces out there and things like that. It's like the opposite of what him who was trying to do at that point there. Just think rationally. Yep. And rational common sense is a good way to think. BCP here. Something to do. Something to watch. I wonder if I can do two things at once here. Let me try this. Oh, him who's live. Hold on.
So it looks like they're going to let him go.
I'm guessing the kids went back to school. Well, they probably got there late, though. You guys rather watch this or BCP driving the road? Times are changing. Yes, they are.
So like I said, guys, we spoke to the officer. I showed him my feed. My buddy had a drone out here, so hopefully we can get that drone footage. This guy didn't do anything wrong. He's upset. It's understandable. Let's see if they let him go. It sounds like they're gonna. They don't have anything to hold him on.
Probably with a verbal warning, I'm guessing.
So we talked to the officers. We had it all on. We had it all on camera here, all on my ex here. He never grabbed for his gun. He never assaulted anybody. They're probably going to kick him loose. Luckily, we were right there with him. But those boys, dude, they masked up, had a hood on, blacked out, and they were going to try to smoke on this dude. It's a good thing, we were standing there. I encourage them not to do it, as a lot of you guys seen. It's a lot different when we're like up in Portland or in one of these riots. These are kids that are being heavily influenced. Our direction should be at the adults that are influencing them and finding solutions in the school to change the effects that this is having on our schools and to the kids in school. So see if they let him go.
They're probably thinking safety first, though, on that hearing there. They should focus on the law, but safety was small town priority more than the law in some cases. You're a boomer.
Thank you guys.
You know what they're likely waiting for the school to let them know that the kids are safely back at school. That is likely what they're waiting on right now, to make sure that he can't go intimidate the kids, while they're in school. I'm guessing that's what's going on.
It's our job to be an influence, right?
I was brainwashed too when I was a kid.
I get it, buddy. Yeah, it's our job to be a good influence. So you know what I mean?
I agree. Hard to be any influence though when they don't even let you talk.
But hey, we'll.
I'm not sure why the signal's bad, but it's not on my end. Hey, too, thanks for letting people know where the super chat button is. I don't let everybody know where the super chat button is. I mainly focus on the like button down here. There's a subscribe button down here. I let people know that. I think even Pizza City probably already hit the subscribe button. Thank you for that. I'm not sure. He probably hit the thumbs down button, but I prefer the thumbs up button.
I want to talk to you when they cut you loose.
But don't say the N word. Makes me think you're a nut. What? You're probably talking to somebody else when you said that. Anyway, yeah. Let me see if refreshing will help here.
I agree. Hard to be any influence though when they don't even let you talk.
But hey, we'll.
No, then the stream in. He's got to restart it.
All right, guys. So we're back. I just talked to the officers. So apparently, there was something said about him. Maybe.
Yeah, it's not live there. But yeah, there's a neighbor. No, not neighbor. The other N word. He's trying to get me to say the N word. K2. You're not going to happen. Not going to say the N word. There, you're no, not neighbor, not neighbor. The word that certain people can say and certain people can't say. I like free speech, but I also do not like to say bad things about people's immutable characteristics. Not a good thing. Only one certain people can say, yeah, that one, yep. I don't. K2's just teasing around, but he did. Like I say, he did find the super chat button. I appreciate him finding the super chat button, and I don't think you guys met the goal thing or whatever thing there, did you? Let's see, BCP is still live here. He's live. Okay. Pause that screen. Let's see what he's up to here. Ooh, live again.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem, officer.
I don't appreciate your language or your behavior towards people who aren't white. I don't like your hat too much either. I like your ability to use free speech. I don't like how you use it harshly in front of kids. I like that you're a Christian, even though the way that you're evidently practicing it is not the way I would. What are some other likes and dislikes? I like that you probably have a carry permit for the pew pew there. I don't like how you brought your pew pew to an area where you knew kids were at. There. That makes sense? I think that makes sense.
I don't know.
I don't know about your windmill flags, K2. I don't know what kind of flags you're talking about. Wolfie, you watch weird videos out there. You have weird video taste there.
Thanks, officer.
Oh yeah, it's warm. I'm glad I took my hoodie off.
I don't see how it can last. I mean, this is not a typical.
Oh no, it'll be the ice storm like we had 6-7 years ago. We'll have it here.
Put your pew pew away. There you go. This guy here was at a.
It's off. Yeah. Yeah.
Talking about the weather in Cottage Grove. It's a small town, 10,000 people.
All right, brother. Come talk to me, man. You too.
You too, boss. Thank you.
All right.
Tell him not to use the word first. Okay for Twitter.
So, I understand you're upset, dude. Me too. When in 2020, when the Axe of Fiddle took down the American flag, they put up.
Just so you know.
What's up?
I'm loading my gun now.
You're fine. You're fine. I ain't scared, brother. They took down the American flag.
We don't approve of pew pews in this channel being on screen. This video uses fair use for the purpose of criticism, commentary, news reporting, teaching, satire, education. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
People, fighting with these people, getting in trouble.
I'm not here to fight.
I know, and that I got it all on tape, and that's why, I made sure to, I seen you were agitated. I seen a younger version of myself that didn't know where to focus my anger.
Well, this is my hometown, dude.
I know, I understand, brother.
Everyone else can go on the internet.
Hey,
comments in, but this is my hometown, and I see people walking down the street chanting a bunch of bullshit. I'm gonna speak up.
Absolutely, and you have every right to do that. Every right. You have every right to carry that firearm, brother. Every right, and that's why I made sure to give them the video.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely, dude. You did nothing wrong, but you could be an influence. You're young. You're 26 years old. You could be a great influence.
I'm nobody, dude.
No. Look, you came down here. You're passionate.
You know
right?
who these people need?
Jesus. Yeah, dude. Hey, man, right. Pray with me. Don't play with me. That's,
right.
What I mean? That's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I love Jesus. I'm all about Jesus, brother. But if you're going to come down here, you know what I mean? And you want to engage with these adults, I understand. Or, if you want to go up.
Talk to you.
Well, sometimes you got to approach it different. You know what I mean? And what if you feel so passionately, brother, what I would do is I'd go home and really think of, okay, this stuff upsets me so much. I want to do something about it. Go through a list in your head of what can I do? How can I be?
With that, though. I'm a regular guy, dude. I'm a working class man.
So am I.
Yeah. What are we supposed to? Where do you find the time to go out and do this shit?
Man, the weekends. I had the day off today. I came out here.
That's why they have the kids out doing it.
I know. Oh, trust me, brother.
Because they got time to fucking do it. They got time to go out and burn the fucking.
I know. Down. I know, brother. Trust me. I know. You're preaching to the choir, brother.
And when kids, when kids start doing that shit, I could really care less if I'm hurting their feelings with harsh words.
And I get you there.
I understand your perspective, what you're trying to tell me, and what you're trying to get across to me. Like it's better. It's almost better not say anything when you're so antagonistic. Right, that's basically what you're trying to say, right?
No, not so much. I don't. If you want to antagonize them, that's
not
fine.
What I'm here for, though. I wasn't trying to.
Right. But you try.
I did, though. Clearly,
you did.
But that's not my goal.
Right, and that's what, dude. It's easy to let anger get the better of us. Right, it really is. Right. I get angry, dude. Trust me. I've been right where you're at, dude. I've been out there swinging them. You know what I mean? I've been out there in it, and I don't want to see you. I mean, you could have got hemmed up here. You're angry. You know what I mean?
I'm curious what would have happened if you weren't here.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But and that's what you should think of. That's what you should think of. If there's not somebody here to advocate for you in what you're saying and doing, then
God's over here for me.
You're right, 100%.
I don't care if I go to jail for doing what's right.
They chased me for
well,
saying
brother,
God bless ICE.
all I'm saying is you.
That's crazy.
You do have a strong voice. You know what I mean? A regular guy, everybody will listen to a regular guy when they're passionate and driven about something. You're obviously passionate and driven about.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
I'm trying to make you understand my point of view. What was going on here, dude? You got these kids screaming, chanting rhetoric, words like phrases that they didn't think of themselves. These aren't organic.
Right. They don't understand.
Independent thoughts. These are thoughts that they were.
No, I said I don't have a pew pew. I have a BB pew pew. I didn't say I don't approve of pew pews. I might have said I don't approve of bringing a pew pew around children. That's probably what I said. Do I think it's still allowed? Yes. Would I do it or advocate any friends do it? No.
Like, what are we doing here?
Honestly, hey, there, you know, and that's what it comes down to is your approach. If you want to actually communicate with these people,
Right.
there is a right approach and a wrong, not a wrong approach. I'll say an approach that's going to be more risky, right?
If somebody wants to tell them the whole story, that Cottage Grove school allowed kids to go walk and protest. They were saying F ICE a bunch of times at a park. This guy that had his pew with him never touched it, but had it with him. Christian white Christian nationalist guy. And said a whole bunch of things. When they yelled back at him or whatever, he said N-word, and that really didn't make things go any better. Evidently, there were some kids that were trying to surround him for a second also. And somebody called the police to tone things down. And because Chris Himhu has the video and showing that the guy never brandished or touched the pew, then they let him go. I'm guessing they also let him go because his kids got back to school.
Of something like that, you know what I mean? There's you can pick and choose. You know, you're putting yourself in a battlefield, right? So you want
Ideas, that's what it's supposed to be.
Right.
Not a physical battlefield.
Well, but
it
becomes one.
Yes.
And I'm a firm believer, man. Fighting solves everything, and that's where we're at. So when you place yourself into a situation where you're,
is it a co-op game, K2? I'm not big on too many of the crazy action pew games or anything like that, but I do want to try to play some co-op games with some streamers or whatever influencers out there, or hockey players.
back to them, you're busy talking to these other people. If that would have happened, then, you know, as angry, what do you think your reaction would have been?
Back off. But right here, I'm not going to pull my gun on a bunch of kids.
But would you have swung on them if they jumped you?
Attacking me in mass.
Right, and that's what these boys look like. I can't.
Let
it didn't happen.
Fly then. Let them fly.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying is take inventory, right?
Right.
Where can you be effective? Where can you be effective? You know what I'm saying? You don't like what's happening in this country? Let's be effective. Right? We got to work together, man. You and I can't be divided. We have to work together, and we have to.
I don't think we are.
No, you and I aren't. No, and that's why I'm talking to you, brother, is because, you know, you have a voice. You know, you could do something in this country for the Patriot movement, directed in the right way. And however that way looks for you, it may not be right for me. It may be right for you, brother. But take inventory of that. And I think the main thing I want to get through for you, and you could take it or leave it, is have full control of everything that you're saying and doing, and ready, and be in control. I think that's the biggest thing. Be in control. You know what I mean? Be in control. Be aware.
I understand that.
Yeah.
And I try, but it's hard when you're.
Hey, brother, I know. I've been there, man. I've been there.
Put a 1 if you're on YouTube. Put a 2 if you're on Twitter, X. Put a 3 if you're on Rumble, please. Thank you.
That's part of the reason why I care.
Okay, good.
I got a little boy.
So, you know, hey, like I said, I believe fighting solves everything. And I think that's, you know, where we're at. It is going to be a fight. So don't take yourself out of it now when we may need you later, you know, because we need as many people like us, you know, I'm not with the racist stuff, but we need people that care about this country, care about our laws.
What do you consider racist?
Man, I really don't want to, you know, I know what I spent many years.
I don't want to hear what he might say right now. He might sort of use certain language that YouTube doesn't like and I don't like right now. And I'm hoping, like, when I turn audio back on, that word won't come out. Not neighbor, a different N word. K2. Yeah, now he's talking about his lawyer and things like that. I see how he is. Okay, he's not going to say it.
As a kid, when I was a kid, people thought racism meant that you hate black people or you hate someone based on their skin color. Now, I mean, my generation, we understand it as someone who practices race. Okay, I'm white. We are 7% of the global population. We are going extinct. Look at Europe. They are being driven out of their countries. And I think that as a people, we deserve to belong. And
if you say so, but yeah, I still want more people to go to my Twitter there. It should be pinned in the description. If you guys want to head over there, please go to my Twitter so you get keep fishy people over here, somebody else to chat with over there. Okay. Allegedly, I had 164 people look at my Twitter today, at least one you're looking at right now, but nobody's over there talking to Mr. Fish. Okay. So if somebody wants to go talk to Mr. Fish, I'll give you my link here in a second. Oops. He's having issues with his Twitter for some reason. Refresh real quick here.
You there, because I mean, this country is I think this country is great because of the people that come here that love this country. You hear me out here. You got people all over.
And it kind of end there. Let me see if I can do this real quick here. If it goes back live, I'll let you know. But for now, let's focus on BCP, which is 40 miles away from Portland. Actually, that really means 30 miles, basically. It's 40 miles away from I-5. Where's your audio? There it is.
Chandler help people? Yeah. Does he help the protesters? Yeah. But to say that Antifa's leader, all this.
Chandler's the leader of Antifa guys.
Hours and 47 minutes. I've been live streaming. Man. Live streaming the drive.
This is BCP. This is my link there down below there. Please click on that and give Fish someone to talk to there. He needs welfare over there, guys. He needs welfare, and the way that he gets welfare is for him to have somebody else to chat with over in the Twitter chat. So go give their Fish some welfare. It seems like a nice guy. Might have some opinions I'm not 100% on, but most opinions pretty cool. Give Fisher some other people, somebody else to talk to over there on Twitter, if you don't mind. Oh. You guys have got some good chats going on in the room. I appreciate that. At least the way that the left uses it at that point there. Diversity can be good, but not the way that the left tries to push it on people, you know. Diversity of thoughts is good. Diversity of DEI practices, not so good.
Like, what source is it? And where Trump is noticing Chandler?
That wasn't Trump. That was an unofficial memo from the Homeland Security. What was I saying? Yeah, spring, it's starting to set in. I'm trying to look for some of the other trees. You see the trees that don't have the leaves on them yet, that are not really growing yet out there, but they're thinking about growing anyway.
Oh yeah, these contrails are not for the Portland airport. They're bypassing Portland.
Yeah, those will be further down by 205.
Definitely bypassing Portland.
Ainsworth. Okay, he's nearby the Multnomah Falls. I'm not sure if he'll get a view of it here, but Multnomah Falls will be up here another 5 miles. Him who is
Multnomah Falls coming up.
Not live. He might not go live again. I don't know.
I'll be nice and let you guys see it.
Hopefully, you got some
I
followers.
send Trump info like every day.
Did you guys follow him? Who? Put a 1 in the chat if you followed the guy I was watching earlier. He's a good guy. Also, if you look up above there, lock up on me. You might see the Vista House there in a little while. I'm trying to remember exactly where he's at. Ainsworth is still on the east side. I'm trying to find a watch here. For me, because I don't get out as much as I used to, but I used to go down this road all the time back to Eastern Oregon and the waterfall area and different places out there. Troutdale, Portland coming up. Wait, you haven't got to Cascade Locks yet, have you? Cascade Locks is nice. They got a Charburger used to be there. They call it something else now, but I used to always go to the Charburger there at Cascade Locks.
You know what's sad though?
They call it now.
Think about JD Delay. That you can get these type of things like what I just read to you guys about like Trump and Chandler and all this type of stuff. Kind of like what Pam is doing to me, and it can almost like ruin probably someone's life. And the sad thing about it is like all these things
True, Wolfie.
could and have the potential to become like, oh, that's the real news or the real truth or whatever.
The other guy's live.
Like what Pam is saying about me and all this stuff, like me attacking police officers and me in this tunnel and inside the Capitol. Like, you think about narratives and things being pushed, because the Bible even talks about this. Faith comes by hearing. Think about like these type of things that can be said over and over, where people actually end up believing that more than they actually believe what you are saying as a person. So even like this situation with Chandler, is there pieces of it that's true? Yeah, probably. Does he help protesters? Yeah. He's admitted that. And more of this type of stuff gets out there and even pushed to Trump, right? And Trump says it. Just imagine if the roles were reversed, like people getting information to a Democratic president, right? It'd be the same type of thing. To try to get one of us.
Been on for 2 hours.
Right, Multnomah Falls is up here.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, here we go. Look to your left. Look to your left if you want to. Am I in the way?
Let's
Okay,
see if
I'm
we
in the
can
way.
see it.
Get that off the screen so I can read. Yep.
Hopefully
he is.
service will be all right. I'm not going to walk all the way over there. I'm just going to show you guys from the parking lot here. I'll show you guys some things.
That was a good little view from that
I think
hill.
the service kind of does get iffy.
There, that area there.
There's police officers up here. Are they taking pictures? They're doing something.
Fort Fisher's, he's always live somewhere.
Happened. I saw.
He doesn't like to be restreamed, so.
Interesting.
Ooh, top stuff. On their lunch break, probably.
Don't know what they're doing.
Try to tell him he's being restreamed by me. He probably doesn't care.
All right. Let me get out and show you guys. All right.
It is.
All right, here it
oh,
is,
I mean,
guys.
my face is a stunning view. Thank you so much.
Boom, boom, boom.
Multnomah Falls.
So let me try to show you. Right there, you can see people walking. There's a little trail right there. You can see people walking.
Goes to the top. Yeah, been on it.
So I don't know how far of a walk it is up there, but you can walk all the way
About
to the
a
top.
mile and a
It is the
half,
very
if I
top of
remember
the
right.
Waterfall. On the left here, right there, there's where that's the overlook. So you get up there to that little. We're at. Oh, sorry, that's my finger.
People
Back
saw
into
it.
the car coming right. I want to zoom back. So right up there at the top, that's where people. It's an overlook. So that's where everybody's walking to. So it's overlook to the falls, 600.
Well, half of
whatever
them
feet down.
go down to the bridge. Through the bridge.
And it drops down to the lower falls
Further.
there. There's a bridge. You can see people on it.
Yeah, beautiful falls.
Drops down to it.
Yeah, it's very
Drops
cool.
down to a river, little lake, stream that goes out to the Columbia River, which is behind me. Where is the bridge across it? Did it collapse? No, that's the bridge across it right there.
I think
Which year when so.
it collapsed like
Yeah.
80, 90 years ago.
That's
I
the
think.
waterfall, Multnomah Falls, you guys. There's a lodge over there. You can go eat, and these officers are down here doing something.
They
Maybe there's a
restructured it
procession.
20 years ago, I think.
So there's that. Yay. Yeah, the fire you can see up there. There's some of the over this way there you can see the light.
Yeah.
There's where the fire was in Oregon a couple years ago. That burned a lot of this stuff. The trees are still damaged.
Yeah.
All along here, this whole area was engulfed in flames. All along here up top, and it did the embers did cross the river and went over into Washington State. So yeah. There's that. Showed you guys. All right. So that deserves something, right? That deserves this bar to be filled up. Right there, this bar, that deserves for it to be filled up. So that should be filled up by the time I make it to Portland in the next few. Right? I would agree. 100%. All right. Joe, come on, dude. Wake up out of your nap. Wake up, Joe.
Talking
Wake
to Joe, he's
up,
talking
Joe.
about.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Kira. Palouse Falls in my backyard. It's actually pretty cool over there. I think the service would cut out a lot.
Been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're
Is he streaming? Is that the problem? No, because this isn't his phone that streams. Only Mr. Bill, starting with $2 and going up, restreaming. All right, go, Mr. Bill. Go. Only a Mr. Bill. Thank you, BC Preacher, for being in Oregon. You're welcome. Jane Doe. All right. I wonder what these officers are doing.
I had to pay for that shout out, though. I had to pay for that $2 for that shout out.
I wonder if it's a procession. Like they're lined up like it's a procession.
Most of his people probably follow me or something.
Oh, it's Portland police? Why are they that far out here?
You can always ask.
Let's go to Crater Lake. Oh, that's far. That's another several hours. Another 5 hours.
Yeah.
Thank you for a beautiful tour. I probably would have never seen this. God bless you, American Chat. Thank you very much for that super chat.
Should I go to ICE tonight, guys, and say hi to BCP or not? I don't like to go there at night. I don't like to go there at night. People around here I have to take care of at night. Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to ask him. Just worst they could say is
Preacher, shout
not
out
your
to
business.
you from only a Mr. Bill. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Anastasia is the one that gave that super chat.
An unopportune time. What the heck? people in his chat.
I guarantee it, that Joe is sleeping. Joe got a Venmo. Rona, thank you. Have fun in Portland. We'll see. We will see. Sometimes these things are not about having fun because you don't know what to expect. But thank you very much. $50 Venmo. I'll add that. Getting there. Might make it by the time I make it Portland. Might make that goal so I can get rid of that thing up there.
Hey guys, I'm going to call him who and see if he wants to come on and give us his thoughts on things real quick. Okay, so I'm going to mute my mic, listen to BCP. Make sure you follow BCP out there also. You guys don't need the link to his stream, do you? I'll give you the link to his channel. Copy that one. There you go. Pretty view there that he's got, huh? There you go. Make sure you follow BCP there. And I think I have the banner up already, don't I? Okay, where is the BCP banner? There it is. All right, there we go. Let's see what he's going to get on the phone. He's not answering his Twitter. Phone's busy. That was might be an old number too. That was from 3 or 4 years ago. Well, San Francisco is kind of lefty, but I would imagine Northern Californians don't consider San Francisco to be Northern California.
Who Cash App sent? Let's see who the Cash App is. I was just updating stuff.
Pretty area, yeah. Like 84 there.
Johnny's Depp, thank you. Thank you very much.
What's next? Booster Rock State Park. That's a nice one there too.
Thank you for all
You got to pay to go there.
and dedication. You are welcome and thank you. God bless.
He's like, we don't consider that part of Northern California. Like they are Central California. They're not. I would imagine. Vista House to your left. Vista House to your left. Over here. It's that Vista House. Great area there. They're trying to make it even nicer than nowadays. But Vista House over there. It's got Vista House.
Windy a little bit. It always gets like that in this area. Yep, Rooster Rock. It's quite a view. Up to my left is Vista Point. It's a nice lookout as well. Vista House, Vista Point.
Right there. You finally read it.
It's a nice view of the area. This is a perfect area to come out and see like meteor showers.
Oh, yeah.
beautiful place to do that in the summer. Omega Gazer, thank you for the $5 super chat. Have a great drive. Yeah, the drive is almost done. We've almost officially arrived. Hello, Mr. Bill. Much love.
Wrong channel.
Yes, if I stay on this freeway, it'll take me pretty close to the ice facility.
Sort of.
Yes, it will.
There's a nice viewpoint there too. I've been stopped there a few times.
I might just stay on the freeway though. We'll see. I will have to turn it off though as I get closer to my actual destination, whether it be Joe's or another place. Don't want my love crushed.
What is it? No. I'll say stuff like
Oregon will be great again. Patriots will make sure these libs going.
the Eastern California is definitely not lefty. Yeah, the only town that might be a little bit lefty over there, I'm guessing, would be Lake Tahoe or something like that. You know, just some visitors over there. But the rest of that side of California, is there any? There's no big towns on that side of California. Outside, east of the 99, is there any big towns east of 99? Highway 99? I don't think so. Barstow, if you go down south, maybe.
To the loony bin to get reprogrammed. Might want to stop for a meal. Yeah, I think Joe's going to take me out to eat. If he hurry up and calls me back, he better take me out to eat. Wait. A knife fish and chips with vinegar? Where's that at? I love fish and chips. Me loves some fish and chips and clam chowder. Yeah, it's windy. You can see the trees blowing. Maybe, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's blowing. It always blows in here, and there's white caps out there in the river. Skippers. Oh my goodness gracious.
Skippers.
Good.
Did you guys ever eat at Skippers, guys?
I like Skippers. There's only one Skippers left that I know of in the area of like Portland, Vancouver.
Yeah,
Skippers was good.
I think I know which one he's talking about. It's
up in Vancouver, Washington. I don't even know if it's still there.
No, I think that one's closed. I think there might be a gas station Skippers a little bit north of that one.
Skippers was banging. Ivar's, it's all right.
All right, guys, I'm getting ready to go to the restroom and do some things here.
All right, I'm like 2 miles from Troutdale. You trucks do not hit each other, please. I'm too close to you, because I'm telling you. I mean, you guys only have like a yard between each other.
Let me see. We kind of still need to rate him, and then he's about to end his stream or something like that. But
oh man, now I want some Skippers. Hey, Aries. I'm an Aries.
Hey guys, somehow I went down in subscribers. Can somebody do subscribe for me real quick? I'm at 4,479. I want to get 4,480. I was trying to get to 4,500, but at least keep me to 4,480. If you guys don't mind hitting the subscribe button. Okay, I'm going to hit the refresh button in a little bit here just to see if anybody is wanting to hit that subscribe button and be a nice person today. Pizza City or somebody like that. I know you love me. Please hit that subscribe button. Give you another minute here.
Every day. Never get tired of it. Like for real. It's like every day and never get tired of it.
Down below. Like a L, you know.
I'm being honest. I would never get tired of it.
Troutdale coming up. Oh yeah, there's the state park or the county
King
park.
cod is good too. I went actually fishing like a couple years ago out on the ocean. So fun.
What do you hit the subscribe button? Yeah.
Skipper's clam chowder, yes.
That was oh boy. Yeah,
But when I went out to the ocean, that was fun. That was like my first time actually ever in my life fishing and actually catching
if you don't
something.
want to, it's okay.
I've never in my life have caught any fish going fishing over to the side of the road at a river
I have
or
a couple
stream or
times.
lake or whatever.
Back in the
Never in
day.
my life. Go out on the boat into the ocean, or the beautiful Pacific Ocean, and I caught fish. Loved it. Had them cooler. It was so great.
I was never good at pushing.
That was my hunting experience. I'm afraid of the woods. Don't take me up into the woods. I don't want to see no cougar. Take me fishing. I'm all for it.
All right, guys.
Yeah, I don't like fishing off to the side of the road or going. No, I don't like it. I've never done anything.
Let me see if I can find that number again there for you guys. He actually did raid, did he? Not raid. Click on the thing here.
Where's that at? Where's Duggars? Where's Duggars at?
No, I didn't see that. Still says 4,479 on my screen.
I'm telling you, especially over in the coastal mountains.
Hit the subscribe button
Yep,
today. How many?
Tillamook area, all that. Yeah, them Bigfoots will get you. You are right. I should have went ice fishing. They actually have ice fishing up in Idaho, about half hour from me. But not this year. It hasn't been cold enough. North of Seaside. I wonder if I've been there. Duggars, north of Seaside. Is it up by Warren? I wonder if I've been there. If so,
All right, guys. I'm going to raid over to BCP. I want you, whoever raids him, not lunch, Lynch. There you go. Make sure you send him that, put that in his chat as I send you over there, okay? Over there and tell him Mr. Bill said that you owe him lunch. Okay? No. K2, you be nice. Be nice. Thank you for your donations today. High five for all the donations. Sorry, I didn't play any music for you. I did open with music, though. But anyway, raid him before he goes off screen or something like that. All right. Let's see what he says when you guys say that in the chat. See you guys.
No, that's not the one I'm thinking of.
God bless. Make sure you hit the go now when it's tail ends. Hit
That's
go
not
now.
the one I'm thinking of.
Ready? 3, 2. Have a good day, guys. God bless. 2, 1. I know you're going to tell them that.